Tonight, chilling details released about the alleged murder of a 5-year-old girl at the hands of her mom and her mom's boyfriend.
Now, this happened back in January in Colorado Springs. Now, the two are under arrest. News 5's Natalie Chuck's been speaking with the little girl's father in Texas. Natalie, the arrest documents very difficult to read.
Yeah, Rob, and we want to warn our viewers, the details are disturbing. The biological father of the 5-year-old started reaching out to us back in April after the girl died, wanting answers. At the time, we could not confirm his little girl had died here in Colorado Springs until yesterday, when Colorado Springs police announced the two were arrested. Today, the arrest affidavit was released, and tonight, I talked to the girl's father. He says he never thought the next time his daughter came home to him would be for her funeral.
Say hi. Hi. Say hi, Abby.
The voice of 5-year-old Emily Canales on her dad's phone. A sacred sound to him now, since Manuel Canales will never hear it in person again.
I remember the last Easter I got to spend with her, you know. Like that, those are like the memories that from the very last little bit that I was with her.
Emily was the light of his life. He says she was the only thing he cared about.
She was a beautiful little girl. You know, she said hi to everybody all the time. She wanted to talk to everybody.
But in January, Emily's light went out, allegedly after months of abuse from her mom and her mom's boyfriend.
They're innocent kids. They're innocent. They don't know no better. Like, what happened? I'm still in denial, Like, I don't want to believe this, you know?
Almost 6 months went by before the two were arrested by Colorado Springs police, charged with murder and being held without bond. An autopsy report reveals Emily had internal bleeding all throughout her body and multiple injuries.
You're so pretty.
According to the arrest affidavit, Emily's once long brown hair was shaved off. Her mother reportedly later admitted to police she shaved it as punishment. The document says both Emily's mom and her boyfriend admit to hitting or physically punishing Emily, but blame most of the abuse on the other person.
Give them up, you know? Don't abuse them. I mean, when did it become all right?
After battling for months, Canales was able to bring his daughter's body back to El Paso, Texas, where she was born.
It was sad, you know? I mean, it was you know, how am I supposed to feel? That's not how I wanted her back.
And as the road to justice in a court of law begins, Canales is still left picking up the pieces of his life.
Life doesn't stop, you know. Nobody cares about my little girl or what happened to her, you know. The bill collectors don't care. Life just keeps going.
Emily's mom, 27-year-old Brianna Escamilla, and her boyfriend, 26-year-old Matthew Arias, will make their first appearances in court next week.